We live? Oh, yeah, we live. What's happening, YouTube? It's your man Don Bucks, man. It's Cheef and Sharp. Brought to you by Rap and Doe, the home of money conversations and solutions. You dig? We about to get into this live trading because it is 9:29. Let's get it. So yesterday, I told y'all what I was getting into, right? And let's take a look. Oh, damn it. Let's take a look. What we got here. So AMD, we got AMD. Boom, AMD done bust above a resistance line. And now it's approaching 125, which is the next resistance line. You see that? Let me draw it. It's right here. Boom. That's the next line up. But I'm about to take profit right now on this one of them. Yes, sir. Take profit on one of these. Yes, sir. Take profit on one of them. Because you want to reduce your risk, right? You want to reduce your risk. Take stuff off the table. You know, I take one off the table because it's going to 125. It's going there. But it doesn't hit a resistance. Let me show y'all. See, it just hit a resistance. Y'all see this right here? This is the level of resistance. But it's going to 125. But why not take some risk off of the table? Right? Why not take risk off of the table? Yes, we want to make a lot of money. Yes, we have a high probability of where it's going, but the market is the market. So you don't want to get greedy and the thing go against you. And then you mad, like, damn, why I ain't take profit? Right? So take profit as you go. Right? Like QCOM. I got in QCOM yesterday as well. So I only bought one contract of QCOM. And why am I in these? AMD and QCOM, they're kind of like in the same house. And I could take profit here, but I wish I had two contracts. I need to be, should I take profit here? I should. I am. And then reposition. I ain't trying to be greedy. I'm gonna reposition though. As soon as it start turning, as soon as I get a red bar, I need a red bar. Let me make this bigger. It's So let me see. It went above. Did it go above it? It did. I need to see some weakness, some more weakness. I need a red. I need this to be red. See a red bar because that's the momentum divergence we look for. Necessarily got to get in on this green bar, and plus it's outside of the Bollinger Band. Has to come back in. See what I'm saying? Has to come back in. So it's sitting on top of support. Let me draw that line so you can see what I see. It's sitting here. So it broke it and it's sitting on it. It's actually didn't break it. This is it right here. So it didn't break it. You see, it went up to it, and that's why I took profit. I see that? That's why I took profit. I need to see some weakness. Or I need to see this break. Feel me? Let's see what quant data talking about. Because like I said, this is the real-time options flow. Tesla on a tear this morning. Yeah. A lot of Tesla through. So looking good though. Looking good, Billy Ray. Look at the Teslas. Look at that. 187 calls is expiring today though. Like I don't recommend getting same day contracts at all, especially if you just learning. Let's get back to this Qualcomm. So, she going. Qualcomm. Look at that. She going today. It's okay. She going, look like she wants to go today to 108 or 107. Definitely broke resistance. I needed to pull back a little bit before I get in. I need to see some pullback. It definitely just broke resistance. Strong as shit. Broke that resistance super strong. I see that. Super strong. I definitely could have held that a little longer, but it is what it is. That's the thing. Some people get mad at themselves because they didn't get all the money. You can't make all the money all of the time. But this shit is strong right here. It broke strong. But I would be liking to play with them resistances like that. Take my money and wait for the next setup. There's always gonna be another setup. Always. Always gonna be another setup. Dig me. Let's see music up in this joint. It's my Wusa music, man. It's going. That thing going, man. Let's see what happens. See, look. It's another level of resistance on, well, that's a 15-minute resistance. Remember, one thing to remember, whatever time frame you use to enter, the time frame you're going to use to exit. So don't be using another time frame for your exit. You're using another time frame to gauge your exit on the time frame. So that's the next level up right there, 107. Yeah, I took profit already. Wait for the next setup. Because on the daily, let's look at where it's going on the daily. Yeah, it's going to 107-ish, or might go to 108. Yeah. So I'm waiting for the next pullback. So I can ride it to 108, pause. Yeah, 109-ish. So I need some pullback. Remember, we look for a red bar in our trading time frame or our relatable, which is a multiple of 3 to 5, remember? So if your trading time frame is the hourly, divide the hour by 3 to 5. So if you divide it by 4, that means your relatable will be a 15-minute. And that is to gauge what's going on in the hourly. You get a peek inside in 15-minute increments of what's going on in this 1 hour bar. That's why you need a relatable time frame. Because it gives you a deeper dive into what's going on in the bar. Because these are hour bars. So each hour, each bar represents an hour of trading. What happened in that hour is shown in the bar. But if you take it down to the 15, you get the chance to see what type of action was in this bar. All right, so for example, let's drop down and look at that bar right there. That one bar is now 1, 2, 3, 4. It's these 4 bars. And like, okay, there's some strength in that bar, basically, because it broke a resistance in the 15-minute and in the hourly. So that's a strong bar. But I needed to pull back. I need to see a red bar to complete my momentum divergence. Remember what a momentum divergence is. That's upwards, upwards momentum. The signal line is above the orange line. So this blue line is above and it's going up. That plus a red bar, a pullback bar, preferably on a resistance. I mean, sitting on a support, not before resistance. Sometimes I do that before resistance, but to jump the gun. But to be on the safe side, I'll wait for resistance to be broken, and then it tested with a red bar, like here. You see this? The green bar broke here, and then it tested with a red one. And this is where I would have got in on the red bar and took profit right here. That resistance. I'm looking for the same thing here. I'm looking for a red bar to pull back. Then I'll get in and take it to 107. Hope that makes sense. Shout out to Andre Hatch for the shirt. Own or be owned. Feel me? What I'm doing out here. Ownership. One thing at a time, one asset at a time. And that's some strong volume on this bar. Don't pull back yet though. Don't pull back yet. Oh, this is on the tear. It's okay. It's okay. Ain't with them all. So let's see what else quant data talking about in here. You know, they playing that AMD put for today. They know it's pulling back. That's why I took profit on one of them AMD calls, because it was coming up to a resistance level. Yeah, you see that? Yeah. That's resistance somewhere. See? Look, resistance. Let me draw it so you can see it. Boom. That's where it's at. Ran right into it. Let's go back. You can see what I'm talking about. Oh, it went above it, and now it's testing it. It wants to sit on it, pause. So this is a momentum divergence, y'all. Here we go, perfect example. Let's look at it. Perfect example. MACD above the 0 line, upwards momentum, broke a resistance, and now it's testing it. Perfect example. This is where you grab your calls right here. This is where you grab your calls for 125. If this ain't a perfect example, I don't know what is. This is a textbook momentum divergence, y'all, on the hourly time frame. Look at this. Perfect. Upwards momentum. New high in the MACD, because it's higher than this high. New high. Signal line above the orange. Above the 0 line, look. 0 line all the way down here. It's right here. This is 0 line. It's above it. And we have a red bar. Up with a down bar. Momentum divergence. Where it diverges, like if it was they both was going up, that's not a divergence. Upwards momentum on the MACD, downwards momentum on the bar, momentum divergence. That is what you're looking for. Oh man, I just gave y'all about, depending on how many contracts you buy right now, And by the way, this is not financial advice. One contract from here to here is at least a few $100. At least. I'm just saying. I'm glad this popped up today because I'm in AMD. So, like I said, we took profit on one of the contracts already, but we taking it to 125. We taking it to 125. Dig me? So you got to have time on your contracts in order to do that. But this is a perfect example. And when y'all see this next week, depending on when y'all watching this, today is Friday, May 26, 2023. Look what it's forming, man. Look, it's forming a pin bar. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Watch what it do from here. Because people that know what I know are buying right here. That's why it's doing this. Price starts at the top on a red bar. This is the high, this is the low. So it went down and now people buying it back up because they see what I see. Everyone, and what I mean by that, we're looking at the hourly time frame on here on AMD. How many other people do you think is looking at the same hourly time frame on this stock? Thousands, maybe tens of thousands, looking at the same thing. And we all have the same developed skill set. We're all doing what I just said. We see a momentum divergence, something that just broke resistance, and a red bar. Momentum divergence. That's a recipe for a call. What's happening? What's happening? Look, that thing about to turn green. I mean, I turned green today, but high probability. You can't 100% predict the market, but there's high probability of things happening when things happen. So when this happens, this momentum divergence happens, a lot of times out of 10, it's going to do what it's supposed to do, which is go to the next level up. So that's what we're waiting for. I already took profit on one of them once it broke, or actually once it hit resistance. I took profit on one of them, but I had it because I see this already. I got in here. I got in here on this first red bar. So it broke this one, and I got in on this red bar here. I was breaking this one. So this is where you might want to get in on this one. Just saying. I'm just saying. So that's that. Let's go back to QCOM. Actually, let me just open up another freaking window. That. AMD on this screen. Got QCOM on this screen. QCOM doing a damn thing today. Could have held on a little longer. I think I want to pull back at all. some pullback, baby, but it ain't. Karen, but it's coming up against a 15-minute resistance. Thing ripped this morning, bull. I could have held on, but got something out of it. You dig? Got something out of it. But that's what we're waiting for. I'm waiting for some pullback. But this thing is ripping this morning. You hear me? Good. I didn't expect it to. I expected some pullback because the goal was 107, but I got out at 106. So I left some money on the table, which is cool. Can't kick yourself. It's always another play. But the goal was 107. I expected some pullback though, but it is what it is. No sense of trying to get in now. Feel me? Sometimes you missed it. Yeah. This is another level. This is the hourly resistance right here. See that? Right here. I just broke that one too. So here's, yeah, right here. That's another one. That's the hourly resistance level. So let's see if we get some pullback here. Here we go. Look at that. See how it's pulling back? It helps to know your levels. It helps to know your levels. So I see is hopefully it will pull back to this blue line or somewhere in the vicinity. All right, because here's another level. It's minute, but it's a level nonetheless. Right there. You see that? Price went up and stopped. So it might just pull back to right there. Let's see. See what I'm saying? That's what it looked like on the 15-minute. But I needed to pull back. This is the hourly support level right here. Here we go. Here we go. We have it. We got it right there, y'all. Right there. 107. Seven. Boom. That's what we was waiting on right there. Right there. So this is the last trade I'm gonna bust. Until next week. This is what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Come on down. That's it. And that 107. What happened? Got it on the red bar. Momentum divergence. Y'all seen it live. I'm taking it to 107. Taking it to 107. Hopefully that is, oh shit, that might be today. That might be today. Where's this daily? Yeah, it's going to 107. Somewhere near it. That's it, man. You're taking this Qualcomm 107, and y'all see what we're doing with AMD. All right, so just once again, a live trading session. It's your man Don Bucks. It's Cheef and Sharp. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button and notification bell so you can get notified when I'm live. So with that being said, I will see y'all Monday.